So withdrawal is an experience for the person going through it. It's a physical sensation that's very uncomfortable, obviously. And we can talk about withdrawal from heroin specifically as an example, though the intensity of withdrawal for different drugs varies, but the concepts still apply. With heroin, what's happened is the heroin has activated receptors in our brain and indeed throughout the body. We have a lot of endogenous opiate receptors in our digestive system as well. So as anybody who's taken opiates know, it affects your digestion because we have receptors there. The heroin acts on receptors that already exist in our body. If we didn't have this system already in our body, we would have no effect from when taking heroin. But because we already have a system in the body for regulating pain, hedonia, feelings of ecstasy and so forth, then because we already have this system, heroin acts on it. When one stops administering the heroin, these receptors have diminished their own resources for supplying endogenous or internal opiates. We call those little chemicals endorphins. There's others, but let's refer to endorphins today. The endorphins in our own body, we've stopped producing them because the body senses an overabundance of opiates. And so when we stop the opiate, the body's like expecting the opiates to be coming in. And when it doesn't get the opiates, it now signals itself, okay, we got to start upregulating and producing more endorphins. And that takes a little time. However, mindfulness practices have been found to facilitate the release of endorphins, facilitate the opportunity for the body to rebalance. It facilitates the conscious awareness that there's a discomfort in the body, and to begin the process of re-establishing a new balance. And it literally opens the gates to the consciousness and part of the thalamus and the hypothalamus to this opportunity. And so it happens more quickly, more smoothly. And we learn in this way to self-regulate and titrate our biochemistry. Indeed, studies that have looked at the effects of meditation have found that immediately after a session of meditation, there are changes in the metabolites of the biochemicals in our brain, such as endorphins, serotonin, melatonin. These metabolite changes occur even from a single session of meditation practice. So we are learning as we do these practices to self-regulate.